If you sometimes think about giving up on YouTube, watch this. My name is Richardson Dackam, and this isn't a success story. I've thought about giving up on YouTube multiple times, and that's mainly because I didn't see my channel growing. But sometimes the reason why your channel isn't growing isn't because your content isn't great. Sometimes it's also because you're not targeting the right audience. You're not niching down your content. So because you're making content for too many people, nobody end up watching your videos on YouTube. And too often we give up our dreams because we think we're not doing the right thing. But sometimes you need to have the resilience and the wisdom to understand that maybe what you thought you were doing isn't necessarily working. And this is when you have to do a retrospective. And in this video, this is what I'm doing. I did a retrospective of my channel, of what wasn't working and what I think I should be doing based on what I've studied. So I've seen a lot of video of people sharing their success stories of how they went from 0 to 1 million followers, but I haven't really seen people sharing that before they got to that spot, when they were trying to share with an audience how it feels to be where they were, what they were thinking, their train of thought, and everything they were doing during that time. So this is what I'm trying to do here. Essentially, I'm going to be sharing you guys what I've noticed about my channel, and then what I've decided to change and why I am making this change. So let me start by saying that I've decided to move from the travel niche to a lifestyle niche. And if you guys have been watching my channel before, you might have noticed that I've posted various type of content. I've posted travel videos, but I've also posted videos about how to become a developer. So I didn't really have a specific niche, and I didn't really know what I wanted to make my channel about. And that's mainly because maybe like some of you guys out there, I have multiple passion. And once you have multiple passion, it's really hard to focus and niche down, to work on one single thing at a time. So I always wanted to cover things I was interested in, but sometimes because I was in the travel niche, I felt that I couldn't make content about this different topic. And that led me to not really knowing what to do and get a little paralysis, content paralysis, when I wanted to create content on YouTube. So it was really hard. And sometimes I was even thinking about maybe creating another channel or creating a different series on my YouTube channel. But the fear when you do that is that your audience is going to see content that is not the type of content they were expecting to see on your channel. Because when people hit subscribe on your page, they're subscribing because they want to keep watching the same type of content. They see, for example, that you're making great travel content. And then if one day you end up making a video about how to learn how to code, well, the first thing they'll think about doing is saying subscribe, because this is not what they were expecting to see.
I did not sign up for this.
So realizing that I needed to make content for the right audience truly made me rethink what kind of content I wanted to see on my channel. The other thing is that the travel niche is very limiting, because it creates a certain expectation where people are assuming that because you have a travel channel, you're going to be posting travel content all the time. So the expectation here is that they want to see you traveling everywhere all the time. So if you're not in a cool new location one day after the other, then it's not really that interesting for them.
That's it?
That's it.
And that's kind of the feeling that I got from making travel content on YouTube. And I realized that sometimes I like to cover things in my own city. Sometimes I like to cover things that are not necessarily related to travel. What is a lifestyle channel? So it's a channel where you share your daily life, personal interests, and things that you are expertise on. Because coding is part of my lifestyle, I can share this information with you. If I want to talk about finance, how I manage my finance, this is also part of my lifestyle. So I can also share those information with you. This is more centered around the individual making the channel, but it actually gives me more freedom into the type of content that I want to be doing on this YouTube channel. So the reason why I really wanted to make this change is because, like I said, I have so many different type of interests. I love learning new languages. I'm currently learning Japanese. I'm also learning Mandarin, and I want to share that with you guys, all the things that I'm learning, you know, how to improve my Japanese, how to improve my Mandarin, the books that I'm reading about it, and sometimes I also want to share things about coding, the stuff that I'm learning in in the coding space, or sharing interesting things when I travel, or even sharing interesting things around my life in general, because I have so many different interests. And when you have multiple passion, it's really hard. This is one of the biggest challenges. So here's the thing. Sometimes you're wondering, is it better to be a jack of all trades or a master of one? I identify myself more as a jack of all trades. I have so many passions. I like making music, I like writing, I like making podcasts, I like making videos on YouTube, I like to make short film. I have so many passions that I want to share with the world, with you guys, and I don't want to limit myself to doing just one thing, because when I start doing one thing and I've mastered it, oftentimes I just get bored. I want to do something new, something more challenging, and sometimes expanding my knowledge into different areas bring me back to that things in the first place, and then I can even add more to it and then combine my different skills into the things that I was already doing before. So this is why I always like the idea of learning different subjects. And one of the main driving force for that is that I realize that sometimes it's better to follow your curiosity than follow your passion. Because before I started YouTube, I had no idea I like to make video. Actually, I was hating the idea of sitting down in front of a computer and editing for hours. I never imagined myself doing this kind of stuff ever. Wow. I never even imagined myself liking photography or videography. The only reason I realized that this is something I love is because I started doing it out of curiosity. I wanted to see how it is to have a YouTube channel. I wanted to learn how to take pictures. I wanted to get better at videography. And with that challenge, facing the challenge of trying to make content as a good quality as other people make me want to get better at it. So this is why I like the idea of being a jack of all trades, because I can follow my curiosity and discover new passion. Then I can share those experiences with you. So if you are thinking about giving up on your YouTube channel, think about it for a second. Ask yourself, who is my audience? And one of the things that I did was I went on my note and I wrote the name of a person, like a random fictional character. I call him Jack. And I asked myself, what do Jack likes? What do that Jack like doing? What kind of content will Jack wants to watch on my YouTube channel? And by trying to answer those questions, I slowly realized that maybe the type of content I want to make on this YouTube channel is not just travel. I want to make stuff relating to my lifestyle and answering those questions to Jack, because Jack is a person that has multiple passions, that maybe sometimes have a hard time focusing on one, but is interested to learn about how to get better at focusing on one at a time, how to get better at mastering each individual passion that he has, and how to learn how to juggle all those passions. So I wanted to help Jack to figure this out. And so this is kind of what I was thinking. I imagined this person in my head, and then now when I'm making this content, I'm thinking about this audience, the type of audience who like the same type of thing Jack would want to see on this YouTube channel. And I believe that by doing that, I can imagine this channel growing much bigger than it has so far, because I will be like Jack. I'll be someone in the audience watching this channel and thinking, oh, this is the kind of content I wanted to make. You know, I've watched so many videos where people say, make the type of content that you will want to watch on YouTube. But when you start thinking about how to do that, it is really hard to just imagine what kind of content I would want to watch on YouTube. I want to watch everything. So how do you niche down when you are trying to imagine all the type of content you want to watch? So this is why I like this idea of writing down, creating a profile and writing down what Jack would like to do on YouTube, would watch on YouTube, and then that can really help you figuring out a way to niche down your content. So don't give up, keep working on your YouTube channel and try to niche down by finding your audience, and hopefully your channel will grow as well. So of course, I'm making this video before I'm actually reaching my goal of 1 million subscribers. So if I reach it by then, you will know that these things actually worked, and that will be something to be celebrating. So I really hope this works. I really hope this is really helpful for you, and thank you guys for watching. And then if you enjoy my content on YouTube, I recommend that you watch some of the content that I like actually making on YouTube. And so I made this video about Hong Kong and how people in Hong Kong build skyscraper with bamboo. So you can watch this video right now, and I see you guys in the next one.